This video is about what the Columbia Presbyterian has done to me, and via the help of the NYPD. Yes. My doctor, Dr. Noga Shalev, Columbia Presbyterian, she knew the things that they were doing to me when I was in hospital, which were criminal. I don't care what you think someone has done or not done. Nobody deserves to be in a place, even in prison, and tortured like that. No. Then we said about the YouTube bullshit and justice for all. But this conversation is about the fact that Dr. Noga Shalev, Columbia Presbyterian, she was not examining me and caring for me. She was investigating me through the help of the NYPD and sharing my blood results. And she made me sign a paper saying that if I let people examine my blood, I would get all these things and these benefits and housing and, all this kind of foolishness, which wasn't true. They just wanted me to sign away my rights to my blood, which I don't care. I got nothing to hide. So that didn't bother me, but I didn't like that. The fact that she wasn't caring for me, she was investigating me. And I don't know what for, because the entire time that I knew this evil bitch, I was in a wheelchair because I had blood clots from my waist down. So I couldn't walk. I was in a wheelchair. I wouldn't even been able to walk. I'm back to normal, but she was right about that. Almost a year or two later, I think about the past, I would say 3 months. But the entire time that I saw this bitch, I was in a wheelchair, I was incontinent and impotent, and I still am, because I think she did something to me. So I don't know how much fucking you can do, impotent and incontinent and in a wheelchair. But apparently, I guess she must have thought I found a way. And so she made it perfectly clear to me that they didn't want me to come back to the clinic at all. They don't want me there. They consider the rumors about me are true with no fact. And they are now sending me bills for being at the clinic. And first of all, when you have Medicaid or whatever, when you go into a clinic, you have to give your card. And you don't see a doctor until it's cleared. If it's cleared, that means that visit is paid for. I'm receiving bills from the clinic, from the doctor's office. First time in my life. And now they have cut off my medical insurance. I asked for a number of doctors. They made it clear to me the only place that if I do decide to go and see another doctor, I have to go to Harlem Hospital. I'm sure I don't want to go to Harlem Hospital. They don't want me going to any other doctors, so they cut off my medical insurance, and they stopped giving me my meds because they want me to go into full-blown AIDS. Yes. And I think that's pretty fucking disgusting and foul. Inmates get medication, but when you're poor, and you're a nigger, and powerful people can do things to you. Well, that's okay. I'm still holding my head up. I'm very strong. I'm very healthy. And it's not over. Not yet.